McDonald's CEO compensation is among one of the highest in the fast food industry, while its employees are hourly workers earning minimum wage. In this interview, we will take a look at the HR perspective of the gap between the CEO, manager, and an average employee. Overall, the pay structure of McDonald's is that an average employee are earning minimum wages, while the gap to the CEO is among one of the highest. In this interview, we will hear from the CEO of McDonald's, a manager, and an average employee. And in the end, we will hear from an HR expert. So the CEO of McDonald's is earning 80 million per year. And this pay structure is following the market benchmarking to stay competitive with the other top executives in the fast food industry. The average employee is earning $11 per hour, or roughly $22,880 per year. And this is while working full-time, which adheres to the legal pay structure. The store manager is earning between $45,000 and $60,000 per year, which follows the McDonald's broader job structure. Now we have the CEO of McDonald's joining us. How do you determine your pay structure for your employees?
Thank you for having me. I'm the CEO. So regarding your question, we use extensive market research to understand wage trends in the fast food industry, which allow us to offer competitive wages. Geographic factors also considered, so we just pay based on the cost of living in various regions. We also use job evaluation to determine pay based on the complexity of a role. Thus, our pay structure is influenced by both product market and labor market factors. Since we are in the product market of fast food, we compete on quality, service, and price, so labor costs must be managed carefully so that we maintain profitability. Regarding crew members, we offer competitive hourly wage pay with performance-based incentives and for exceptional service and meeting sales goals. For managers, they receive a salary-based structure, which also includes base pay and performance-based bonuses tied to store profitability and operational metrics. Meanwhile, executive leadership will receive a compensation package that also has a salary pay, performance bonuses, and also equity incentives linked to key performance indicators, driving long-term company success. We also prioritize internal equity to ensure that employees in similar roles in comparable regions receive similar compensation, regardless of gender or religion, fostering a sense of fairness across the organization.
Moving on to the next question. Do you think your salary justifies the value that you bring to the company?
So my wage reflects my strategic leadership and the value I bring to the company. Under my guidance, since 2019, we've increased our market share by 15% and expanded to over 41,000 locations worldwide.
So thank you, and moving on to the manager, do you think your salary justifies the value that you bring to the company?
Hello, I'm the manager, and while my salary reflects my responsibilities more than that of a regular employee, it still doesn't fully account for the stress, long hours, and high expectations of managing both people and business outcomes in such a demanding environment. At the store level, compensation decisions follow corporate guidelines, but we prioritize transparency in discussing pay raises, bonuses, and benefits. In staff meetings and performance reviews, I make sure that employees understand how factors like tenure and performance influence their pay, and we regularly discuss opportunities for wage growth.
Thank you. Moving on to the crew member.
Okay, thank you for having me. I believe my salary doesn't reflect my value because I handle multiple roles: customer service, food preparation, cleaning and training, while working in a fast-paced, high-pressure environment. My work directly impacts customer satisfaction and the store's success. This job is physically and emotionally demanding, and current wages haven't kept pace with the rising cost of living. Given my contributions, I feel my compensation should be better reflect my responsibilities and effort.
Thank you for that. What benefits or compensation do you offer to your employees?
So, in general, we offer a flexible schedule and offer paid time off for our employees. We know that when our employees thrive, we thrive, and therefore we offer generous college bonuses for good grades. Not to mention, we also offer bonuses such as a sign-on bonus, which is up to $500 for all employees.
So to the crew member, what benefits do you get from McDonald's?
We receive a weekly pay standing at 9 to 13 per hour. Every employee also receives free meals during shifts and 30% discount to family and friends. However, I work really hard and I am not always feeling that these benefits are enough compared to the hard work I'm putting into this job.
So for the manager, what benefits do you get from McDonald's?
As managers, we are offered a weekly pay starting €18 to €30 per hour. The work that I do now isn't as physically demanding as when I was an average employee, But I'm handling a lot more strategic tasks. When I compare my salary to the benefits I receive, I don't think it's good as it should be.
Concluding, we are exploring options to introduce more performance-based compensation mechanisms across all levels. For executives, stock options and bonuses tied to long-term company performance ensure alignment with shareholder interests. We're also focusing on providing clear career paths and wage progression opportunities for our employees at all levels. Programs like Our Choice Opportunity, which offer educational assistance and training, are part of our strategy to ensure that employees have opportunities for upward mobility, addressing pay equity concerns in a way that matches the realities of a fast food global chain.
How do you think the pay gap between the executive team and the frontline employees impact the employees' motivation, morale, and overall just the company's culture?
So, the CEO to employee pay gap is in fact a sensitive issue, and I fully understand that it can raise concerns about fairness and morale, especially in a company with such a large and diverse workforce. McDonald's is committed to fostering an inclusive culture where every employee feels valued, regardless of their roles. We also know that in the public eye, a large pay gap can send the wrong message, and that's why we've made efforts to address employee needs holistically, ensuring that while base pay may not rise dramatically, employees can benefit from substantial perks and development opportunities. We provide opportunities for advancement, valuable benefits like healthcare and educational programs to help crew members grow both personally and professionally.
Thank you, and moving on to the manager.
The pay gap between executives and frontline workers is something my team occasionally mentions, but it doesn't seem to control day-to-day concerns. In a high-paced environment like ours, the focus is often on immediate issues, like working conditions, scheduling, and the ability to earn enough hours. However, there are times when the gap is noticed, particularly when news circulates about the high earnings of executives. It can make crew members feel undervalued. To counteract this, I try to highlight other benefits that McDonald's offers, like access to healthcare, educational programs, and opportunities for career advancements. Many of our crew members start in an entry-level role, but can move up to management.
So thank you so much for all your answers, and now we have the HR expert coming to give us suggestions on what McDonald's can do to improve the compensation gap.
Hello, thank you for having me. As a HR expert, it seems that the employees would like to see more consistency and opportunities for growth. Currently, there is a big gap between the workers and management in terms of pay and benefits. Since they feel under-rewarded, some may choose to reduce their effort on the job because the perceived lack of fairness discourages us from giving our best. In order to improve their experience, I would suggest more opportunities for upward mobility, perhaps through programs or skill development, and increasing the base pay rate so that employees are compensated for expanding their knowledge or taking on more responsibility. This could motivate staff to stay longer or reduce turnover. The CEO can also focus on creating a more transparent and equitable pay structure. They need to ensure that employees at all levels feel fairly compensated, linking compensation more closely to company performance would also motivate the staff and align the goals with McDonald's long-term success. Implementing these suggestions could lower risk of McDonald's by reducing employee turnover and increase engagement. Offering more growth opportunities and a skill-based pay system would also enhance job satisfaction, motivating employees to perform better, stay longer, thus lowering recruitment and training costs.